Kelly, I have something to say to you. We really need to talk and it's urgent, so you better be ready to listen to me and take it all in. I decided to take your boyfriend and make him mine. Isn't that great? I'm so happy that I finally got my claws into him. It's about time, actually. From today, Liam is officially my boyfriend. It seems like he'll be mine until the end of time as he's so obsessed with me and everything I do.
Belle, what the heck are you talking about? Like, I haven't got a clue what you're talking about right now. Are you actually being serious right now? What made you suddenly say all this to me? Have you gone and done all these things that you're saying, huh?
Didn't you understand what I said before? Are you actually dumb? Like, can you even read the text that I'm sending you? You really don't use your brain at all. Liam is here next to me saying that he wants to become my boyfriend, so from today onwards, that's what he'll be. And guess what? There's nothing that's going to change that at all. Since you're such a wise adult, you need to back off, all right? You're not to go anywhere near him, especially when he's with me.
Are you kidding me right now, Belle? He's right there beside you? Are you actually being serious? Why would you go and do this for? Don't you have any respect for me?
I have nothing to kid about. After all, a beautiful woman deserves to be with someone of her own kind. He's so handsome, and we match so well physically. Liam has such a handsome-looking face, and above all of that, he's a doctor with a high annual income. That's a really good trait to have, and it's super attractive. Of course, he's the perfect type of guy for me. You obviously didn't seem to notice that he's exactly my type of guy, sister.
Okay, now just hold on a minute, Belle. Liam is actually next to you and saying all of this? Are you kidding me? There's no way that I believe that. Actually, now that I think about it, I wasn't able to get in contact with him yesterday. It's all starting to make a lot more sense now. I really can't believe all of this is happening right now. You're not telling me that you both got together yesterday and decided on this.
Well, yes, we meet up yesterday, but we've been together basically all of this week. We started living together in his room, actually. I thought it was kind of sexy and cute to start off there. It's so cozy and comfy in his room with just the two of us.
You're already living together? Don't you know that he's my fiancé? How can you move so fast like this? It doesn't make sense to me. How dare you do something like this to your own family? We had already promised each other that we were going to get married and plan a ceremony for next year. And now he turns around and says he wants to become your boyfriend? None of this makes sense to me. I really don't understand why both of you could do this to me. What do you mean that you've been living together since this week? This is actually messing with my head so much right now. How could you be like this?
No matter what you promise to each other, it no longer matters. Liam doesn't want to be with you anymore. He doesn't even like you. And that he wants to date me instead. It's just that simple, my dear sister. I really don't know what else to say about the matter.
What the heck is going on here? Belle, are you for real? Do you give a crap about anyone at all, or just yourself? You're literally the worst sister!
Well, I think any man would choose me over you. I'm pretty, smart, younger, have so much more confidence, and just an all-around better person. Who would want to date the sister who is way too serious and super ugly over the young and beautiful younger sister anyways? That's why he chose me to begin with, because I'm hot and, well, you're not. It's just that simple, and I don't think I need to explain myself to you.
What? Are you just messing with my head right now? Why must you mess with my life when I've done absolutely nothing to you, Belle? I'm so annoyed right now. Could it really be that my fiancé was stolen away by my own younger sister?
That's what I've been trying to say to you. Stop trying to marry such a good and handsome man when you're so ugly and don't deserve someone like that. It's such a waste for you to have someone like Liam. Oh, that's right. Should I take this opportunity to introduce a suitable man to you, big sister?
I don't need you to do anything like that.
Oh, come on now. Don't say things like that. I know an ugly guy that would be perfect for you. However, it's my ex-boyfriend.
Are you kidding me, Belle?
No, I'll give you my ex-boyfriend, Jeremy. He's ugly and not my type at all, so I can give him to you, but he does have a lot of money. He's an elite member of a pretty large company, so his annual income is good. That's why I put up with him for so long and continued dating him, but I don't need him anymore.
You didn't need him but dated him anyways? And now you go ahead and steal my fiancé, and he let you. How could you just treat someone like that by dragging them along and giving the poor guy false hope? What you've done is the worst thing I can possibly think of.
I don't really care what I do to the boyfriends I have. I do whatever I want. I only ever saw Jeremy as an ATM. I really am not attracted to him at all. To be honest, he's way too nerdy for my taste, and I'm really just done with him and the stupid things he says. He was just my bank. Then I thought, is there a man out there that can give me more money than Jeremy and that's more handsome? So of course I switched it up really quickly so I could get what I want. That's what I did, and I think since we're sisters, I knew you would realize that I get what I want eventually.
I feel so bad for your ex-boyfriend, who I never got to meet. I can't believe a girlfriend like you would think to do that.
If you feel so sorry for him, then why don't you just go and comfort him? I really don't mind if you go over and do that, since I've got the man I've always wanted. I mean, why don't you both just get married already, since you're both ugly and would go well together?
Get married to a stranger? Have you gone mad? Have you seriously lost your mind? I can't believe you are doing something so outrageous, especially to me.
You know, I heard something from Liam actually, That you want to have a child really soon, is that right? That you wanted to get pregnant and have a baby, yeah? Well, you might just have to wait a little bit longer for that. And then just when you're about to get married to Liam, I swoop in and steal him and take away so much opportunities. Oops. Even if you were to go out and find a man right now, you would be a ticking time bomb since you're 30 years old. There's absolutely no men on this planet who would want to marry such an old woman like you and have children with her. So why don't you marry my ex-boyfriend as soon as possible? If you want that family and you don't want to be old and dusty before you have children.
Wow, Belle, thank you for your excellent advice on my love life. I can't believe you. You've got some nerve to say all this crap to me and spring everything on me in this way. You know I never thought the person who would ruin my potential marriage to someone would be so kind to me. Do you seriously not care at all?
Whoa. Now why are you getting so aggro at me, Kelly? Come on, lighten up about this, okay? I'm literally giving you Jeremy so that I can have your doctor fiancé. He's all mine now. Just take him. It's really not that big of a deal to do a little bit of switching around. It's okay. There would be no problems in exchanging boyfriends now, would there? Do you really have a huge problem with it? Because I don't at all.
I guess not. Fine. I guess I'll go ahead and marry Jeremy. If that's what you want so bad, then fine. I'll give you what you want. What do you think of that?
Wow, really? Are you serious? That's actually hilarious. I never expected my oh-so-serious older sister would come along for the ride. Well then, I'll give you Jeremy all of your contact details later, and we can go on with our lives.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit.
Hello, is this Kelly? I'm Jeremy, Belle's ex-boyfriend. She gave me your number. Is it true that you want to marry me? Or is it some practical joke? Belle told me to contact you about you wanting to get married and that sort of thing.
Oh, hello, Jeremy. It is nice to meet you, I guess. I'm so sorry about my stupid sister. She can really be such a pain in the butt. I mean, I've had to live with her my whole life, so I know what I'm talking about. Whilst Belle was dating you, she was dating my fiancé and thinks it would be a great idea to swap partners. Why? I don't know.
You're fine. There's no need to apologize to me about any of this. Besides, I was fully aware that I was being treated like an ATM. I always thought that something like this would happen someday. I never expected that Belle's sister would say that she wanted to go out with me. Is this some kind of practical joke?
Well, it definitely wasn't a joke. I was being serious about that.
Whoa, what? Really? Well, that is actually so crazy. I had no idea about any of that at all. I mean, that is actually all just news that I am hearing for the first time ever.
Yeah, I don't know why it happened this way. I'm sorry. I know that this probably isn't how you wanted things to go down either, but sometimes I guess life just throws a curveball at you, huh? I don't know. I guess it just goes to show that you can never really know what's going to happen from one day to the next. I was actually joking. Or rather, the words just kind of slipped out of my mouth. I was so angry at my sister's attitude towards me. I mean, she is really just such a selfish jerk. I can honestly hardly even believe that someone like her really exists. I was shocked about all the cheating that's been going on, and I was so confused about a lot of other things. Then I just said that I would marry you instead of my ex. I know it's kind of crazy, but I guess that I was just so upset with the way that she was talking to me and treating me. I guess I kind of just saw red and said the first thing that came to my mind, you know? I just wanted to get married to someone as soon as possible and just be happy again.
Oh, okay, so that's what you meant by wanting to marry me. I completely understand how you feel about that. I also just want to be happy again and forget what those two horrible people have done to me.
For sure, that's totally understandable. I feel the same way.
I'm also desperately wanting to forget the shock of being dumped, and quick. They say that the way to forget a crappy breakup is to find another love. Is that right? That's why I go to a lot of matchmaking parties, but I just keep going around in circles, and it's not great.
But isn't it amazing how those sort of parties can work out for people wanting to find love? I also want to get married soon and have children, so I want to work hard to do that.
Oh, wow, so you're in quite a rush to have a child? I actually had no idea about that at all. I don't think your sister ever mentioned anything like that to me at all.
Well, actually, when I was little, it was a constant dream of mine to be a mother one day. I want to give birth and have a loving and happy family by my side.
That's so great! I had the same dream as well. When I was a little boy, I dreamed of being a father. I wanted a wife and child that I could take care of and support with being in that father role. But when you say something like that at a matchmaking party, I kept hearing things like, you're the type of guy who would push childbearing duties onto the wife.
Really? That's so not true. I think your dream is wonderful.
Wow, that's the first time someone has said something like that to me. Okay, Kelly, would you want to get married to me? That's if you don't mind. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't seem right to suddenly get married, does it? What do you think of getting married without having dated or even met? This is the first time I've met someone whose values about marriage have been really close to mine. Although we were both rejected by our exes, I think we do have some sort of connection.
That's certainly true, but I think it's fine. We're both looking for our next partner in life.
Well, I was dating your little sister, so please rest assured I have no physical connection with her anymore. After all, she did treat me like an ATM and wasn't doing anything that a typical lover would do for their partner.
Really? She didn't take care of you?
I loved her so much, so I just contributed a lot to the relationship, while maybe she didn't as much. Like when we'd go out on a date, she wouldn't even hold hands or touch me at all. My hands got really rough, and I think it's because I didn't feel good being around her and on edge all the time. We didn't do anything that typical couples would do. We never stayed at each other's house overnight.
How could a girl be so cruel to someone she's supposed to be in love with? But, on the contrary, I'm relieved you got out of it. I think we'll have fun going out together, Jeremy. I really do.
Okay, so would you like to go out with me sometime? I'm sorry, it's odd to ask you out even though we haven't met face to face yet.
Whoa, yeah, come to think of it. No, we haven't met before, but it's okay. I mean, through this messaging alone, I think you're a really honest and respectful guy. I'm looking forward to meeting you, Jeremy.
You've really done it this time, Kelly. You're actually dating Jeremy, aren't you? That's so insane to me. And it's so funny that you're actually married to him now. I couldn't stop laughing when I heard the story from Mom earlier.
Well, at the time, you said that I should get married to Jeremy. What's wrong with taking your word literally and doing that?
Oh my god, my stomach hurts from laughing so much. But I think you both look really great together, even though you're both ugly. Without a doubt, you both can definitely have children now. But if the parents are ugly, then the children will definitely be ugly too. I feel so sorry for them already.
Actually, Belle, I'm already pregnant. That's why we decided to get married really soon. It's for the purpose of having a baby.
I knew it! You're already pregnant with your ugly child!
Well, Jeremy and I are joining forces as we want to be happy together, so don't even think about getting involved with us ever again. Even when my child is born, we aren't letting you meet it. I've explained the situation to our parents, and Jeremy doesn't want to see you either.
Oh, I see. Do what you like, Kelly. Besides, I'm going to end way happier than you both will ever be. Even if an ugly person gets married and has children, he can't beat a life of a beautiful woman like me. It's about time for me to get married to Liam and to live a happy life like I'm a celebrity.
Wow, you're still having an affair with him, I see.
Naturally. Of course I am. There's no way I'd miss out on a good-looking doctor with a high income. I will definitely be wanting to marry Liam, and I can enjoy my life as a celebrity in the luxury apartment of my dreams. A new mansion just opened near the airport in that fancy suburb. I'm so excited that I'll be able to see it soon.
Huh? Did you say near the airport?
A super high-end tower apartment with a gym and a beauty salon recently opened. I said to Liam that I wanted to live there, and he replied with, "That would be the perfect place for us. Isn't that sweet?" I'm sure he's preparing to buy it now and keep it a secret from me.
I hate to break it to you, little sister, but we already live in that apartment you wanted.
Wait, what?
So it's a bit late to start preparing yourself to live there, isn't it? I heard that all the rooms in the building are sold out.
No way. You're kidding me, right? Now just hang on a minute there, Kelly. How the heck are you and Jeremy able to afford to live in a luxury apartment like that? You can't just live there if you aren't a wealthy person that works for a big company. You and ugly Jeremy would never be able to afford the rent for a place like that.
Didn't you know that Jeremy is the heir of a real estate tycoon?
Are you serious? What are you talking about? This is the first that I'm hearing about any of this. Are you really trying to tell me that I didn't even know who my own fiancé was? Do you really think I'm just going to believe you like that?
Actually, I didn't buy it in the first place. Jeremy got it from a real estate agent who manages the luxury apartments, you see.
What? That's how he got it? That luxury apartment? Are you for real? I don't believe anything you're saying right now. You're lying, aren't you? And what do you mean he's the heir of a real estate tycoon? Where on earth did you hear that from? You're joking with me, aren't you? You're trying to make me jealous isn't going to work. What did you say about that earlier? You never followed up on that one detail that I said that I hadn't heard of before. I had no idea about any of that before now, so I want you to tell me what in the world it is that you're talking about, because I had no idea about any of that until now. And I have to say that if what you're trying to tell me in these text messages is actually really indeed true, then that is just crazy.
Well, I'm only just telling you the truth, Belle, okay? I mean, what would I have to gain from lying to you about this, right? Why would I even think of doing something like that? Does that really sound like me? You know that that isn't something that I would actually lie about, right? Apparently, Jeremy's family have been in the real estate business for generations. His ancestors owned large pieces of land.
And what's that got to do with it? I don't understand what the fact that you just told me has anything to do with the situation that I'm talking about with you now. You better explain to me how one of those things has anything to do with the other, because things just aren't adding up for me at all with the information that you're giving me.
Well, when they built that luxury apartment block near the airport, it seemed that the management company asked his family to sell the land and cooperate with them on the project.
But that's not fair! I had no idea that his family were so well off! This is unbelievable! How did I not know this? Why didn't he say anything to me?
Well, you should have done your homework before you decided to go and run off with my fiancé. You really should have made sure your list was all completed before moving on to your next task. He doesn't make as much as you think he does. He's good at making things bigger than they actually are. He knows that he doesn't have to prove himself to you anymore.
But he was so convincing! This just isn't fair! Jeremy was my boyfriend first! I should be with him! This shouldn't be happening! What the heck is wrong with you two? Please call the marriage off with him! I deserve all the nice things in life! I deserve him! I deserve the white dress, the jewelry, the gifts, and all of the attention!
Don't you get it, Belle? You're so dim sometimes. Jeremy doesn't want anything to do with period. He can't believe all the crappy things you've done, and he doesn't need you or your baggage anymore. Stay away from him, and stay away from me for that matter. You screwed me over, and him as well. I'm not going to let that happen to me anymore. I'm not going to let you stand all over me. If you come anywhere near us, we'll involve the authorities. Good luck with your own life. Goodbye forever. I'm so done with you and your crap. Leave me alone, or you'll feel my wrath, Belle.
But you can't just cut me off like that! I basically handed you Jeremy! I need him back so I can get the things I want! You can't sabotage me like this! I'm your sister and I have a life to build! This is not over! Get back here and reply to me! This is so not fair! You can't do this to me! I'm your sister and you need to do what I say! I need him to talk to me! Stop this nonsense right now!
After all that, our child was born safe and well. Our little family is living happily and peacefully together. Rumor has it that Belle thinks she'll be more happier than her older sister. Due to Jeremy's kindness, he's at a much higher level of man than Liam ever was. It seems like Liam was playing around with his money and letting it speak for him. He was thinning on top of his head, and his number of girlfriends decreased. Lately, he's been spending most of his nights alone. Belle moved to another city after feeling embarrassed about being cut off by her parents. She spends a lot of her time trying to earn money to stay afloat.